Hello everyone, this is Jazz4351 and today I'm going to do a review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe Class Bulkhead. Now, here we have Bulkhead in his vehicle mode and he is a truck. He's a green and orange truck. And I have to say, this is one of my least favorite vehicle modes of the Beast Hunters line so far. I don't really, I like the design, but I don't really care for the differences in the colors. You have this orange, and then you have this brighter orange, and this kind of gold orange, and then you have this gold color. And you have this swirly green plastic, and then you have this blue and this different transparent shade of blue. It's just not very coherent, and it doesn't really work for me. That said, I still like it. It's just not one of my favorites. I also have one problem with this figure where this wrist right here, this hand, is loose, so it just kind of droops down sometimes. This one's better, but this one just kind of droops down. So, it's okay. I like it. I think that it could have been better executed. Like I said, the colors are a little bit off. They could have made this gold instead of making it orange. That way you wouldn't have 3 different shades of orange mixed in with the gold, the green, the gray, blue. There's a whole bunch of colors here, and I would have appreciated it if it was just a little bit more coherent. So, then the details. The detailing is excellent on this. You have the spikes here in the bumper, the lights, the tires look excellent. On the back, you are a little lacking in detail, but that's mostly because of the transformation. Overall, it has great detail. Lots of molded in detail, just really nice. Just the colors kind of bug me a little bit. And so, here we have his weapon. It's a spinning dragon grinder. And it grinds dragons. Oh, look at that. Okay. For some reason, I've only had this figure for about 2 months. But on this figure and my Wheeljack figure, for some reason the weapons don't work very well anymore. So this, I don't know, it's just getting caught. There we go. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I haven't had this figure for 2 months. I actually have had this figure for a longer time than Wheeljack. Yeah, this figure I've had for about... How long have I had this figure? About 6 months. But still, I have other weapons that are 4 or 5 years old, and they still work perfectly. And after 6 months of almost no use, it just doesn't work anymore. And I can feel the spring just kind of getting, I don't know, it seems like the spring is damaged or something, but it's just not working. And I just noticed that because I haven't, like I said, I haven't used this at all. I don't ever use this little mechanism. I just thought I'd show you guys, and surprise, it doesn't work that well. Oh well. But anyway, there are 3 ports where you can plug this in. Plug it on the roof. Looks ridiculous. Plug it on the side. Also, looks kind of ridiculous because the saw doesn't extend farther than the cars, the front of the car. So he's going to impale somebody with the spikes before he ever shreds anybody with his saw blade. And obviously you can peg it on the side too. Like I said, I like it. I just have some issues with it. So anyway, let's get down to transformation. So here we have Bulkhead in his robot mode. And I actually like the look of it. I mean, I think it's cool. I have a couple issues with it, but I think it's cool. One of the issues I have is that his feet are actually really small. And he has, you know, this section which is huge. It's just one solid piece of plastic. I think that if the wheel could have folded back, it probably would have been better. But that's not much of an issue. The issue I do have is something that I have never liked, where he does this. This is the only way you can make his arm move forward, because you can't bend normally. If he had a wrist swivel, where you could actually, you know, hold a weapon, a gun like this, instead of having to hold it like this, it would work better for him. But that being said, I mean, it's good. It's nice. I like it. The colors work a little bit better in robot mode than it did in vehicle mode, and I like that. So yeah, I mean, it's really actually quite nice. You have a lot of ports also for weapons. You have these two ports on the sides of his arms. You obviously have the pegs in his hands, and you have the 3 from vehicle mode. So he can hold 5 weapons, not including the ones he can hold in his hands. So, you know, he can have a lot of weapons on him, which is nice. And I usually like to put his saw blade. Oh, now it works better. Yeah, okay, I spoke too soon. You can put his saw blade, I usually like to put it here. That's how I have him displayed, normally. I like it. I mean, I like the look of it. I think of all the Beast Hunters figures with jet or vehicle modes, this one's probably my least favorite. But I still actually really like it. It is nice, it's just not as nice as the other ones. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. He has a decent amount of posability. He has a ball joint in the head, ball joint at the shoulder, swivel at the shoulder, this weird hinge at the elbow, and his wrist can move. No wrist swivel, unfortunately. No waist swivel. Ball joint at the hips, swivel at the thigh. Well, you get a lot of movement at the knee, and the foot can move because it's on the ball joint. So yeah, you can get some pretty good poses out of this guy. Also, thanks to his big feet, he does stand very well, which is a good thing. And yeah, I mean, I like this figure. I got this because I wasn't able to get the Voyager one, and because, quite honestly, it didn't really convince me. And this one, I think I like the look of more than the Voyager. It does have a couple issues, like I pointed out, but it's a good figure. It's a cool figure, and I would recommend getting this guy. If you already have the Voyager, you know, I would say just stick with the Voyager. But if you don't have that one, you know, this is definitely a good option. So, yep. If you can find this guy, and if you like it, definitely pick it up. So this is Jazz 4351. Thank you for watching.